The Islamic State is not a terrorist organization. It is a much larger phenomenon.
Understanding ISIS not only as a violent terrorist group, but also as a governmental entity is crucial.
It's an entity which aspires to become an Islamic caliphate. It uses terrorism as a strategy of warfare, which is intended to inflict immense fear in the hearts and minds of its adversaries in the Middle East and beyond.
ISIS is currently defined as the richest terrorist organization alive.
We see a very strong connection between the physical battle against the Islamic State and its visual presence.
Providing a wide range of civil and social services, including judicial and educational system, as well as food, fuel, water, electricity, medical services, and more, enables ISIS to deepen its legitimacy and support among the population.
The fight against the Islamic State is generating important developments of the laws of war, especially with regard to self-defense and the concept of an armed attack. The most dominant legal question has to do with the use of force in the territories of Iraq and Syria. The fight against the Islamic State raises a number of challenges. Among them are some difficult legal challenges, like such as how to deal with foreign fighters and the role of the International Criminal Court.
The United States has decided to deal with the ISIS problem by attacking from above, leading from behind, and watching from the side.
So we have to remember that Turkey has a very complex set of considerations with regard to Syria.
ISIS is right on the border. So between Syria and Lebanon right now there is an open battle.
The United States has decided that it's not willing to invest their resources and the human lives of its soldiers in order to beat ISIS.
And we see that, as usual, what happens in Syria very much impacts on Lebanon.
For Turkey, the goal of fighting against the Kurds is more important than the goal of the struggle against the Islamic State. If you want to have Turkey being very active in the coalition against the Islamic State, you have to be aware of this very complex set of considerations.
In the international community, the argument will be whether to sacrifice soldiers, whether to put boots on the ground, soldiers that will fight ISIS frontally, face to face.
So Lebanon is not in a war. Lebanon is probably not going to be in a civil war next year, but all the factors are making it more unstable and more shaky. And that's something that, of course, affects the entire regional security.
The effective solutions against ISIS should not be confined to a military operation, but also to include civil, social, even ideological alternatives to the people who are trying to maintain their normal lives in this chaotic environment.
To defeat the Islamic State is an historical necessity. It will require a concerted global effort in order to defy it ideologically and to defeat it kinetically.